Renzo Gang, night one of WrestleMania. Let me tell you something. Night one of WrestleMania was like that. Well, I won't say like that, but it was like that, but like that. I'm gonna just say this. If it wasn't for a couple of the title matches and the main event, night one wouldn't have been that. I'm sorry. But you know what? Most of my predictions came true. So let's dive on into this Renzo game. All right, we're gonna start off the match that kicked off WrestleMania Night One was the World Heavyweight Championship match. Jey Uso versus Gunther. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, the match is a little better than what I thought it was gonna be. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. The match was a little better than what I thought. I'm gonna just tell y'all this. Jey Uso had a very great entrance, and he definitely deserved to be called main event Jey Uso. The fact that Jey Uso is now the world heavyweight champion. He's the first member in his family to win the world heavyweight championship title. The other ones they've won the WWE championship, but he's the first to win the world championship title. And he made Gunther tap out. Jey Uso made Gunther tap out. I was shocked on that. I'm like, whoa, you made Gunther tap? Whoa. I did not expect that one. That one caught me off guard. Jey Uso finally got his moment. I knew they were not going to let Jey Uso lose a fourth time to Gunther. It's not going to happen. You're not going to have him lose to Gunther for the fourth time. And on top of that, he had his main event spot taken from him. So it's only right that you guys let Jey Uso get his moment because he didn't keep the Intercontinental Championship for a little. He kept it for a very short time. That was a good move on Triple H's part to book that for Jey Uso to win the World Heavyweight Championship match, and I'm glad that he won it. The match was not bad at all. I'm gonna just admit the match was not bad at all. So with that being said, my prediction on that match was right. Jey Uso won. He is now the World Heavyweight Champion. He's now main event Jey Uso. And for those of you that if you didn't see it, I just created my first shorts tonight. They're on my YouTube channel, so go check out my shorts. And I literally created 10 shorts tonight. Like I created 10 shorts. So yes, I've created 10 shorts, and Jey Uso's one that match was the first short that I created. So if you didn't go see it, go check it out on my channel. Man, that was epic. Jey Uso finally got his main event moment. He was main event status moment, not the main event match moment, but he's finally main event Jey Uso. I'm proud of Jey Uso. He worked his tail off for this. He worked for this. He deserves it. I applaud you, Jey Uso. Great job, Us. Yeet. Now, the second match. Like I said, I didn't care for this match. I really didn't care for this match. It was the World Tag Team Championship title match. It was the War Raiders. Well, yeah, the War Raiders versus the New Day. Long story short, the New Day, they are now the World Tag Team Champions. This is their first time winning at WrestleMania. That's insane. This is their first time winning WrestleMania. Will be Kofi's second WrestleMania match he's won. His first WrestleMania match when he faced Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship to become WWE Champion, Kofi Mania. But this is the New Day's first win at WrestleMania. So I'm not gonna lie, the match was but you know what? I ain't mad at it. They won. I wouldn't care if they would have won or lost. Honestly, I wouldn't have cared. Excuse me. I wouldn't have cared. Like I said, I didn't care for this match at all. Now, next match. And I did say this one. I did predict this one. This match, Jade Cargill and Naomi. I'm not gonna lie, this match low key was really good. I'm not gonna lie, the build up was really good, especially if you've been paying attention on social media and on Twitter. The build up to this match was really good. They did their thing. The entrances were really good. Like I'm not gonna lie, the entrances tonight at WrestleMania honestly stole the show. Honestly, they were better than most of the matches. I mean, I'm not gonna cap, but that's neither here nor there. So Jade and Naomi, they put on a pretty good match. I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely watch that match again. It was a good match, and honestly, I also love it is because I love when WrestleMania give these hardworking black women their moment, especially on the biggest wrestling stage in the entire world. Like I'm glad they got a chance to showcase their talent. You had two beautiful black women competing tonight. They did their thing. And like I said, I predicted that Jade Cargill was going to win, even though I wanted Naomi to win. But Naomi, she was gonna put Jade Cargill over, so I'm not mad at that at all. You can't be mad at that. She's putting her over. She's younger talent. She's fresh. But I'm not gonna lie, Naomi deserved her moment. She deserved her moment, but eventually, you can't win them all. Even though Naomi, she has won here we are, a championship before at Mania, so Jade Cargill hasn't. So Jade Cargill won the match. The match was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, the next match, the United States Championship title match. And my prediction for this match was correct. One of them was correct, but we're going to get to that. LA Knight, the champion, versus Jacob Fatu. Oh, man. LA Knight, he had a really good entrance. Jacob Fatu had a good entrance. Jacob Fatu held his own. Jacob Fatu held his own. You hear me? LA Knight put up a good match against Jacob Fatu. We're not gonna count out LA Knight, but Jacob Fatu belongs in WWE. He belongs in that top spot. He belongs. Long story short, Jacob Fatu is now the United States champion. His first singles title in WWE. Jacob Fatu is the second member of the Anoa'i Fatu family to win the United States Championship. And he's the second person out of his family to win it 9 years after Roman Reigns has won it against Rusev. Jacob Fatu definitely is a force to be reckoned with. And I predicted he was going to win. But I also predicted that Solo Sikoa was going to interfere and cost him the match, but that didn't happen. I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad Jacob Fatu is now the United States champion. Big night for both Jey Uso and Jacob Fatu. Both of them of the Anoa'i Fatu family have won titles tonight. I am proud of both Jacob Fatu and Jey Uso. I'm proud of both of them. They both had a great year, especially Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu has had a great breakout year. He has had a good year. And unfortunately, I did miss Stand and Deliver. So after I'm finished up with these videos, I'm going to dive on into Stand and Deliver, and I'm going to give you guys a video on Stand and Deliver. So don't worry. Oh man, what match was next? What match was next? Oh, the match with El something Americano, aka Chad Gable versus Ray Phoenix. Ray Mysterio was injured last night on SmackDown, so he was not cleared to compete. So therefore, Ray Phoenix took his spot. Ray Phoenix. This is what his third match in WWE, and you already competing at WrestleMania. Oh, Ray Phoenix did his thing tonight. Even though Chad Gable is doing that crazy gimmick, as a luchador, Chad Gable deserves his props too. Chad Gable is like that in the ring. Ray Phoenix is like that in the ring. And honestly, I even if Rey Mysterio was competing, Ray would have lost to put him over. And Ray Phoenix, he just got to WWE. They're not gonna have him win, Mania, even though it could have happened, but And my prediction, and I think I predicted that right. Yeah, my prediction, I did predict Chad Gable was gonna win that match, and he did. He beat Ray Phoenix. I didn't like how he did it, but I mean he's a heel, so that's gonna happen. I mean, he's a heel. What do you expect? So yeah, He beat him, but Ray Phoenix, he has nothing to you have nothing to be ashamed of. You did your thing. What's your third, fourth match? And then not to mention last night you competed in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and on top of it, you were the final three. So Ray Phoenix has been doing his thing since he got to WWE. Just like his older brother Penta, who's going to be competing tomorrow on WrestleMania Night 2 in the Intercontinental Championship match in a Fatal 4 against Braun Breaker, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and Finn Balor. Penta is going to do his thing. Even though I'm predicting that Penta's not going to win that match, but I could be wrong. Triple H, he's been throwing curve balls. That's one thing I love about Triple H. He's been throwing curve balls. So thank you, Triple H. Now the next match, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not missing anything. But the women's WWE Championship match. I feel like I'm missing a match. If I am, I do apologize. If I have, I apologize. I don't have my phone on me right now, so I can't, look it up. So, but after I'm done with this, I'm actually gonna write down all the matches, find the match card, write all the match cards down. And I'm gonna talk about every single match. I'm not gonna, forget any matches because there were kind of were a lot of matches and they were a little lengthy. So I apologize if I did forget a match. But the next match, the WWE Women's Championship match. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really hyped on this match like that. The build up to this match wasn't all that. But my prediction was right. I did predict another one. I'm on a roll with these predictions. Charlotte Flair lost. She did not take the championship from Tiffany Stratton, even though watching this match, I was a little disappointed watching this match. Charlotte Flair did a little too much in this match, and it just I don't know. This match just didn't do it for me. It really didn't. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that this match was a little mid. It was a little mid. I'm not gonna lie to you. The match was a little mid. But Tiffany Stratton, I'm glad she beat Charlotte Flair. I'm glad she beat Charlotte Flair. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I did not want to see Charlotte Flair come in and bury another young talent. It's time to put over the new talent. And I'm glad Tiffany Stratton got her WrestleMania moment. I'm proud of her. Thank you. Thank you. She won. Now, I'm just going to say this, y'all. This match low key saved night one of WrestleMania, the main event. Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins, CM Punk. Boy, when I tell you this match was probably the best one of the best storytelling matches of 2025. Oh my lord. Goodness gracious. One of the best storytelling matches I've ever seen. Woo! Not to mention, all three of their entrances were outstanding. Seth freaking Rollins, this man literally changed mid entrance. He came out in all black, flamethrower. The lights cut off. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what just happened? Lights came back on. He's in all white. I'm like, yo, Seth he's like the king of. He, he's the drip god. I'm sorry. Roman Reigns came out with the white and the J's. I'm like, yo, Roman, that white was clean, Roman. And then CM Punk came out with Living Color live. Mind you, this is his first main event, WrestleMania main event, with Paul Heyman walking down by his side. Boy, when I tell you, when this match kicked off, the match was crazy. CM Punk got in Roman Reigns' head. He did. Woo! Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. This match was crazy. CM Punk definitely did his thing in his first ever WrestleMania main event match. He did his thing. I can't take that away from CM Punk. Even though he was not my pick to win this match, we're gonna get to that in a second. We're gonna get to that in a second. We're gonna get to that. We'll get to that. But the match was good. The match was good. Let me tell you something. The kickouts were amazing between Seth Roman and Punk. The kickouts were amazing. The counters, the fighting in the crowd, the chair shots, the weapons, all of that. They took each other to the limit tonight. Close to the end of the match. Close to the end of the match. Paul Heyman grabs a chair. Grabs a chair. Throws it in the ring. Wait, hold on, hold on. I'm going a little too fast. Almost close to the end of the match. Seth, he keeps saying Seth, I'm saying Punk does not deserve to be here. He doesn't deserve it. And I'm like, Seth, you are focused on the wrong thing. Focus on the prize. Win the match. Win, Seth Rollins. Win. This is Roman Reigns' 10th WrestleMania main event. This is Seth Rollins' third. And Seth Rollins don't really get his moment. This is CM Punk's first time, but CM Punk gets his moment before Seth Rollins does. Seth Rollins was like the third wheel. He was like the afterthought in this triple threat match. And I'm like, you know what? If they keep having Seth Rollins as the afterthought, I got Seth Rollins winning. And that's my prediction. I have Seth Rollins winning this match. Before we get to who won the match, before we get to that. Now, they were actually teasing a Shield power bomb to CM Punk. Roman was like, pick him up, pick him up. Then he uppercuts Seth Rollins. Power bombs CM Punk through one announce table. Power bombs Seth Rollins through another one. Gets them both in the ring. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman. He takes a chair, throws it in the ring. CM Punk picked it up. But Paul Heyman gets in the ring. And he does the unthinkable. He low blows CM Punk. I did not expect that. Well, I kind of did, but I didn't expect that. I knew somebody was getting betrayed, but I didn't think that was going to happen. Gives Roman the chair. Roman pops CM Punk in the back with the chair. Pops him in the back and a couple of times. Then Paul was like, Roman, look at Seth. Don't take your eyes off Seth. The Shield moment. So Seth Rollins, he's getting up back exposed. Then Paul Heyman walks over to Roman. Low blows Roman Reigns. I'm like, yo, Paul Heyman, you are a genius. That whole time he was working with Seth. So Seth is now a Paul Heyman guy because Seth did say, now you owe me a favor. And I was like, after that, I'm like, yo, if Seth wins Mania, I'm not going to be mad. And he was my pick. Seth takes the chair shot. Boom. Gets Roman. Curb stomps him and wins the match. And I was so happy, and the look on CM Punk's face was priceless. I really, honestly, I did not want CM Punk to win this match. Roman won so many WrestleMania matches. Roman needed a pinfall. He needed to take a pin. That way, CM Punk is protected, and that way that Roman Reigns, is not going to hurt Roman Reigns at all. Seth Rollins deserved this moment tonight. He deserved this moment. You feel me? I'm glad Seth Rollins got his moment and he became a Paul Heyman guy and he became the ultimate guy. Because everybody pretty much had Seth Rollins counting him out. They counted him out. I was going for Seth Rollins. And I'm so glad he won the match. And honestly, this triple threat match main event saved night one of WrestleMania, even though it great match. Great match. Night one was okay. I'll give it that. Night one was okay. We still have night two tomorrow. Now I don't know who won what, except for on Stand and Deliver. Even though I already know that Stephanie Vaquer, obviously she did win because she was. Speaking of Stephanie Vaquer, WWE just announced they bought they purchased Triple A Wrestling. They're partnering with them. Worlds Collide June 7th on a Saturday at 3 o'clock. Yo, WWE is killing it right now. This is a great time to be a wrestling fan, and I love wrestling. I love wrestling. Night one of WrestleMania is over with. Stay tuned for night two. But I am going to watch Stand and Deliver, and I'm going to give you guys Stand and Deliver results. So with that being said, Renzo Gang, and also if you didn't check it out, go check out my shorts. I just posted my first ever shorts tonight. Man, Renzo Gang, Mania, I love WrestleMania time. This is our Super Bowl, our Super Bowl. So with that being said, Renzo Gang, post some comments down below. Let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, share, subscribe. You feel me, Renzo Gang? I love y'all. I'm out.